Okay, hi you all. I'm going to make a quick recording about how to import quiz questions from Canvas into Moodle. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen here. I'm in Canvas. You can see this is actually the quiz that I want to pull in. And so I'm going to go down to settings and I'm going to choose export course content. I'm going to choose quiz, and then I'm going to deselect all, and I'm going to go down and find the one that I want. And then I'm going to choose create export. And then you'll notice it says it's been exported, but you can't see it anywhere. There's an old export here. So I just noticed that you have to hit refresh up here. And now I see the current QTI export. If I click on that, it makes a file download. And so if I go to my downloads here and refresh, then I can see this latest one. I'm going to put it where I want it. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it here in the folder where I'm keeping my imports and exports. And I'm going to rename it 332 SAS final canvas zip. Okay, so now we have the zip file. And we need to go into this software called QST. So you have to set up a QST online account. It's a third-party software that basically translates your questions into something you can import into Moodle. I didn't have any luck trying to do it directly. And this is what the SAS folks suggested I try. Okay, so once you get logged in, there is this instruction manual here that you can take a look at. It's a little tricky to figure out how to navigate. It's a little clunky. So you go to questions and that shows up over here. And now if you clicked on my questions and then default, let's see, I have some folders made here. And you can see you kind of have to click around to get it to work. Okay, so now I made a folder here for 332. And I want to create a new folder in 332. And I'm going to call that final. And now I'm going to go under these three dots. And I'm going to try to keep clicking till I see this little drop down that says import. I'm going to choose my file that I made, and it's this one, this final zip file. And I'm going to click QTI. And I'm going to hit import. Okay, so then it says my questions are here. So then I'm going to try to see if I can see them. And sometimes it just takes me a little bit of clicking around to get them to show up. Okay, so here's all my questions. Short answer and multiple choice. And just so you know, in Canvas, mine were put into groups, like select 4 of 10, and it still seemed to be able to pull them out. Okay, so now I'm going to try to export them by I'm clicking on final here, and I'm going to do export questions as a Moodle file. Export. Now it's another download. So I'm going to go back to my downloads, refresh again, here, refresh. Okay, and so then now I see my Moodle file. I'm going to copy that where I want it. And I'm going to rename it. Okay, so now I have that file ready. Now I'm going to go back into my, oops, so let me close out of that. Go back into Moodle. Oops, wrong Moodle. Okay, hold on here. Okay, so I'm back into I'm going into my Moodle class, and now I'm going to go to Question Bank. And I am going to choose categories and I'm going to add a category for my final exam. Okay, so now I have that. And I'm going to go back to my questions. And now I'm going to choose import. And it's going to be that Moodle file. And I'm going to go get the file. And it's this final Moodle XML file. Now I'm going to say upload this file. And then I'm going to choose import. Okay, and now it worked, except they didn't come into I just know that they don't come into the midterm or the final exam folder that I made. So, okay, so actually you have to scroll all the way down and hit continue. And then I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to move them to my final exam folder. Okay, so now I can see that they're all in my final exam folder. And then from there, I think Sergio and Sarah have videos about how to actually set up your quiz, but now you've got them as your question banks. Feel free to reach out to me if I can help. Ashley Harvey.